joined me on a client review trip to one of our long-term athletes at KPI, Marlon Fossey, plays for Standard Liège in Belgium. And the purpose of the trip was to evaluate his current training programs from us and to collect some new baseline data to help inform any changes in the program for the remainder of the season. Fortunately, Tara and I were able to come out a couple of days earlier to enjoy a bit of the city and also to watch Marlon play on the Sunday afternoon prior to us starting our work on Monday. Prior to coming away, Marlon and I sat down and planned to understand how we can maximise our time together. And we also liaised with Standard Liège's staff, specifically Dan, the head of performance, who was fantastic, to enable us to use the facilities at the training ground and also to make sure Marlon was completing the right work alongside his training requirements from the club as well. Monday, or Matchday Plus One, was all about recovery and testing to make sure that we can get him back to baseline as soon as possible and collect some insightful data at his worst state when he's fatigued to inform our training for the next couple of days. As always, sports tech and our data analysis had a large part to play in this trip, so we took away things like BFR, foot scan technology, body composition assessments, and various other means. Day 2 on Tuesday was a bit of an exploration around some lateral knee pain that Marlon's been managing through previous injuries and surgeries over the last couple of years. And also being Matchday Plus 2 allowed us a little bit of time to explore a few more movement skill-based activities to optimise his movement efficiency moving forwards. And on the final day on Wednesday, I was fortunate enough to be able to watch the training session that the coaches put on to understand a bit more about the physical requirements placed on Marlon on the pitch, and also caught up with Dan, the head of performance, to plan and periodise Marlon's work for the rest of the season. And finally, Marlon and I completed a little bit of strength work in the gym post-session and had a good debrief and chat around how the work over the last few days will impact his work across the remainder of the season. A good trip all round, lots of useful work done and conversations had, and I'll leave you with a couple of words from Marlon outlining his experiences of training with us over the past couple of seasons, and more specifically his work with us over the last few days as part of his client review trip.
What are you saying, T? Just a quick message, yeah? Firstly, thank you for coming out to Belgium. We spent some good time getting some good work in and putting a plan in place for the rest of the season. And look, you've been a big part to why I've been fit and firing this season. You know, I have played the most minutes in my career this season, you know, and the season isn't done. So you played a big part in that. And I look forward to finishing the season strong with the help of your program. And yeah, I appreciate the attention to detail in which you do things. That's why I work with you, man. So, sure, I'll see you soon. You're welcome in Belgium anytime. And yeah, keep doing what you do, man.